Good. All right. Okay, boys and girls of all ages, ladies and gentlemen of the higher ages, we're back Friday. It's been a hell of a week, and I already cracked a beer. So start things off like always. Cheers, boys and girls. So this week we moved forward with the 68 project. Started hammering some shit home on the 65 Riviera project. There's not a lot of oohs and ahs going on with the C10 this week. We'll pan over there. You can see it a little bit right now. But mainly the thing that happened this week was wiring and finishing off some ordering of parts. The stuff you saw last week, the shift linkages and the brakes and the bullshit like that, that's all starting to get done up and all that good stuff. So about the biggest spectacle here would be the 65 Riviera, because the C10, I guess we'll get over there to that. But first off, we finished stripping a lot of the metal off, just finish up the doors and the top of the roof. And surprisingly, when we started, I thought we were going to take this stuff off and everything was going to be good to go. But as you can see, we have quite a bit of bologna. If you catch, you can see a lot of bullshit, a lot of dings and dents here. There was a lot of mud on this. There was 2 paint jobs on this, so I had to go through 2 coats of clear, 2 primers, a sealer, and two layers of paint just to get down to this. Now, these were chemically stripped first, and then after they were chemically stripped, we came in and I got all the rest with either a DA or a drum sander. They, what the hell do they call them? Surface conditioner, if you want to get fucking technical. But you can see, if you zoom in here, Randy, you can see the amount of grit that they used on this. I mean, they beat the living shit out of this. And you can really see here, I don't know if you can see the reflection here, Randy, or not, but you can see just how bad this is dented here. You can see dings and dents all over the place. You can see a bunch of low spots where the paint's still there. We're going to come in and we're going to hammer and dolly this as best as we can, because this skin actually comes off of the door to get access to the inside. And this door is worse than the other side, which is good, which means we don't have as much work. But you can see how nice the sail panels were all completed. You know, this all here is lead. In case anybody was curious, if you can see the difference here, this is a lead seam that runs down across here. This is actually whenever I melted the lead out to do the back window channel. This is what the lead's covering up from factory. This is quote unquote factory seam is what that is. And then the lead comes in and covers all that up. So this is lead, and then this is melted out. So you'd have the exact same spot welds and shit like that across here, which that's how your top was put on this car specifically. But the metal is good still. I mean, I didn't get a lot of rot in the doors, especially the hood or the roof. The roof is really, really nice. There was a little bit of mud right in here. I'm not sure why yet. I literally just finished this shit up. That's why. Ready? All right, we're back. Technical difficulties, but we're back. As I was saying, the top here is nice. I had, in this area right here, there was putty. As far as filler, you know what I mean? But I'm not sure, even whenever I look down, I'm going to have to get a straight edge across that to see if there's any flaws or whatever. but it's pretty freaking nice. The only thing, this side is, as far as the metal goes, the door, this door looks 10 times better than the other side. We do have a couple of dings and dents, you know, a little bit of a bend here and there. The only thing that this door has that the other one doesn't is, oh, I guess it is the other door. Yeah, the other door just sucks. The other door has some rust down here. So this doesn't have any rust. These holes here, you got a trim strip that goes here, and also down here you have trim as well. So that's how that's going. And over here with the C10, I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about last week when I was showing you the hood. So right now what we're trying to do is get this hood to shape where we want it. So, okay, we're back one more time. Paranoid Randy. Well, it's good paranoia. He didn't want me to fuck something up. You know, it's Friday. We had a half-decent week. We don't want to fuck it up now by trying to dick around with just one person doing this. Now, this is what I was trying to tell you last week. So, when we first initially got this hood and the way it was stored, it wouldn't even fit between these fenders. As you can see, these fenders aren't looking too shabby. Nothing's set in stone where it's going to be at. So we actually had this out in the sun and pulling on this to get it to fit inside here. Now, this is the second part of the fiasco. So when this fits up here, you get from the front, Randy, you should be able to see what I'm trying to describe here. If you look, it's flat right in here. And you can see we got a natural curve in this cowl. And all C10s are like that. Now you can see we got somewhat of the bow that we were looking for over here. But we are in desperate need of getting this to fit properly. So this week coming up, we're going to try to go a little bit farther with it. These hoods aren't cheap. So we're just going little by little. So that's an update from what's going on. This week, there was just so much shit going on. I wish I could show you a little bit more. Next week, Randy should have the C10 buttoned up a lot. We should have the bench seat back in, I'm hoping. What are you thinking? Yeah. And if all the stars align, we'd fire the son of a bitch off. I don't think that's going to be next week. Probably the following week. But we got a lot of baloney going on with just making sure parts are where they're supposed to be. It's the normal, it's the usual, whatever, you know. But until next week, ladies and gentlemen. Laramie, you coming in to say hello before we take off? Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, we are over and out. And like always, cheers. Here's to a good weekend. Labor Day, I guess, is coming up. Just found about that today. Somebody reminded me. So I guess I got plans outside of working. Eating food, all that good stuff. Maybe I'll post some. Maybe I'll do a video and show what we're smoking this weekend. How about that? Maybe. I'm not going to guarantee shit. We're going to get on the bike and ride. So if you guys are riding, stay safe. Chrome in the air, rubber on the road, whatever you need to hear. And everybody enjoy your holiday weekend. It's for us. We're doing labor. Manual labor here. Building hot rods, having a good time. Stay classy.